If you're looking for a way to have more of a zero carbon footprint in your outdoor experience, especially if you are camping from a vehicle, overlanding, or what have you, this Anker Solix C1000 gives you a lot of power. You can see I'm running 2 units off this thing and actually charging 1. I've got my radio on charge. I've got the kettle pot has already made my coffee. You can see the steam coming out of it, plugged into this same Anker. And I also have a hot plate right here that I'm cooking my morning breakfast in a skillet on. So you can get a lot of power out of this unit for a lot of different devices. And it saves you from having to start a fire, carry fuel cans, use fuel, all those types of things. If you just want a quick and dirty breakfast at camp or on the tailgate of your truck and you're traveling this way, it's an excellent, excellent resource. The Anker Solix CS1000. Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School. What I want to talk to you about this morning is the new Anker Solix C1000. If you've been watching my videos for very long, you've seen probably over the last month, I've used this unit almost every single day in my Jeep. I use it for everything from keeping batteries charged on things I'm using like cameras, drones, phones, all those types of things, all the way up to radios and appliances that I can use to cook breakfast quick and on the fly. If you're in an area where you have to leave a very small carbon footprint or no carbon footprint, or you don't want to carry a bunch of different tanks of fuel around with you or a large propane tank for a stove, this Anker Solix may be for you. I cooked my breakfast several times over the last month just using this Anker Solix. It's powerful enough to run appliances at the same time. I run this electric cook pot to boil water and this hot plate, which is hot enough to cook bacon easy enough and eggs and things like that in the 8-inch skillet. And I run them at the same time, cooking with them on my tailgate, and it works out great. So I wanted to introduce this to you today and kind of walk you around the unit and show you what I think about it. All right, walking around this unit. On the side of this unit, you have a couple of important things here. You have the outlet to be able to plug this into your home to charge the battery. And if you plug this into the 110 outlet at your house, it will charge this unit from 0 to 100% in 58 minutes. One of the fastest charging capabilities on the market today. You have a reset here for the fuse, and you also have an inlet port here for solar charging. And it will handle up to 600 watts of solar input. And at that rate, it will charge in about 2 hours. On the flip side of this unit, you have an area for an expansion battery plug, which is coming out from Anker in the near future. So you'll have an expandable battery for this thing as well. Now, on the front side, you have a 12-volt car socket, turns on and off here by the switch. You have a main switch to turn the unit on and off here. You can see it's at 74% charge right now. You have two 12-watt USB plugs here, and you have a 30-watt USB-C and a 100-watt USB-C. I love these USB-C ports because everything I work with right now pretty much is USB-C. You also have 6 110 outlets on the front of this thing, and it will run up to a 2400-watt surge, 1800-watt continuous sine wave. And I can tell you now, I've had at least 3 things plugged into this 110 at the same time and never had a problem running appliances off this unit. It's a very, very good unit for, again, if you're looking for that low carbon footprint, you're trying to run some appliances to cook with, this thing is great for that. The last thing, it has a light bar across the front. If you're inside a rooftop tent, inside a tent, inside your camper, something like that, you need a little bit of light, you can turn that on. It's got 3 settings, low, medium, and high. And you're ready to rock and roll. When you're done, you can turn the unit off. All right, there's also an app you can download for this in your app store that will allow you to connect Bluetooth to this device to be able to control the device and look at charge rates and things like that from your phone. The unit has a lithium ion phosphate battery in it that will take charge up to 80% for 5 years. So you're gonna get some long-term use out of this unit as well. And again, I've been toting this thing around in my Jeep. You can see it's kind of scratched up and beat up, but I haven't hurt it a bit. So it works really, really well, and I'm pleased with the product. one thing that I said in the last video I shot on the Anker electric cooler was that most of the devices I have for charging are Anker devices. I've been using them for years and years, and I trust Anker. So if you're asking me if this is some kind of paid promotion, or if they gave me the product, or if I'm just saying that to sell product, I'm not. I'm saying it because I would buy the product myself. I have bought many, many Anker products myself, and I use them myself almost every single day. So that being the case, that's where this testimony comes from. So with this Anker C1000, you get 1,056 watt hours in this unit of charging power. Again, there's going to be another add-on battery available for this soon so that you can increase that to 2,000 plus watt hours of power for emergency backup stuff in your home or in your vehicle. When you buy this unit, you get the 110 cable for charging, you get the car battery cable for charging it in your car. You also get an owner's manual, and you get the pigtails for solar panels up to 600 watts. So if you go to anker.com and look at their website, there's lots of information on here about this unit, its charging capabilities, battery life, all those types of things are there for you. And it's a really good, easy website to navigate. So I'd encourage you to go there. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for school, for family, and for business, for all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Enjoy your C1000.